A lot of people say Danish is the strangest of all the Scandinavian languages, but why? What makes Danish so different? Well, first of all, when I say the Scandinavian languages, I'm talking specifically about Danish, Norwegian, and Swedish, all three of which are descended from Old Norse, and all three of which are also very similar to one another, especially in terms of writing. A lot of times a Norwegian speaker will be able to read something written in Danish without a lot of difficulty, and the same goes vice versa as well. This is what we call mutual intelligibility. Where things get tricky is when you start pronouncing those words. Spoken Danish has quite a few things that set it apart from Norwegian and Swedish. First of all, the average language distinguishes about 8 different vowel sounds, and plenty of them distinguish even fewer than that. Spanish only distinguishes 5, right? English varies a lot by how you count it, but it's somewhere between like 13 and 21, so that's a lot, right? That's a lot. Danish, on the other hand, has... Danish consonants, on the other hand, are very frequently elided. That is to say, they are not pronounced. Take a word like this, for example. In Swedish, it's pronounced underlig, but in Danish, it's underlig. Finally, another thing that sets spoken Danish apart is a feature called stød. Stød is what's called a suprasegmental feature. It's something that extends over several different sounds rather than just characterizing a single sound. So what stød exactly is varies a bit depending on what dialect of Danish you're talking about, but generally it's a type of what we call creaky voice. Creaky voice is a specific way of saying sounds where your vocal cords are compressed together. In English, a lot of times you hear called vocal fry. It sounds like this. So in Danish, this creaky voice will show up on certain words, and in fact, sometimes it's what differentiates one word from another. For example, hun, then. It's very subtle, but hey, I didn't say Danish was easy. I also don't speak Danish, so take that with a grain of salt. But if you do speak Danish, let me know how I did, and also what you thought of this explanation. For the time being, thanks so much for watching, and let me know if there's anything else you want me to talk about. Fortsat god dag.